Hello. It's been a while. My hair is not bad, y'all. Usually I get on here and she's looking crazy and funky, and I need a retwist bad. And I've had a retwist recently. My hair is always up in a ponytail, or I'm trying to keep it a habit when I'm home for it to be in a bonnet, and I'm not just laying around free. So I made a whole video about my hair, so I'm gonna hope to post it. I know I have not posted at all in 2025. I've made videos, I've recorded them, so maybe I'll give myself grace and post those. They're old. I think I posted one back in January. I've posted one. I have not posted. I've recorded one almost every other month, or seems like I have this year, and I just have not posted them. I'm gonna call it not being focused. Last year when I started posting videos, I was very focused on why I wanted to post these videos, and why I was doing it, and it was for me. It wasn't for anyone else. It was for me. And it allowed me to talk things out. It allowed me to kind of sometimes go back and really see where my head was at. Then I got to a point where I wasn't even editing them. Well, not that I ever edit them. I can't edit. I wasn't rewatching them to decide if, okay, I want to post this. I just was posting them because I realized once I started doing that, I wasn't posting. So I have no excuse on why I've never just went on over to YouTube and uploaded the video, but I haven't. This one I hope to do because how I feel right now is different. Just about myself, right? Y'all, there's so much I have not shared with you. And nothing major has changed as far as internally. Remember, I posted this because I was internally going insane. And I felt like, okay, I can't be this crazy. So I started posting, and turns out I wasn't. I just had some instability happening. And it still happens. It's just a matter of being able to, I don't want to say manage it. Being able to manage it. And not just managing it, but choosing to manage it. I realized last year I have dealt with some form of depression like my whole entire life, right? But in the household that I grew up in, households, because there's multiple, my father and my mother, it just, you don't wallow. You don't sit in misery. You see the problem, try to figure out the problem, and you do the best thing you can to fix the problem. And you hustle, you do what you need to get what you want, to be where you want to be. So I've been working since I was 16. I've had multiple jobs since I was 18. So it's just things that were ingrained in me that I used that all that time that I was using with working, and or if I was going to school, to kind of like mask things. I stayed busy, so I didn't really have to face certain things, if that makes sense. And I had reached this point in my life last year where that was not the case. So everything just kind of like smacked me. And so it really required me to look within myself, look at who I really am, who I want to be, and the truth within the matter of those questions, and decide, what do you want? Girl, what do you want out of life? And what's hard about that question sometimes is when you've asked yourself that question for so many years, and it's been the same answer for so many years, and then you finally realize that maybe that answer isn't the right one, so now you gotta deep dive and soul search and do a lot of internal digging, and you start to really get, well, what would you want out of life? And so far I've come to realize, I want a homestead. That sounds crazy. And the more I say it, the more I really want it. Like I've heard friends talk about, minimizing their, life and doing certain things like the tiny homes and, turning RVs into little bigger mini homes and things like that. And all of those things sounded, oh, that sounds interesting. But the more I started hearing about homesteads, the more I was like, okay, that's calling to certain things that I want to do, especially I want a garden. I wanted plants, but I haven't gotten them here yet. So the goal is that I buy my first plant this year. But I want plants and I want a garden. I wanted a pet for like so long. I'm always like, I'm gonna get a dog. So with the homestead, it just opens that up to more possibility. Then it's about, well, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it to live off the land and to be self-sufficient, or are you doing it to profit in some way? There's a lot of questions there, and there's a lot of open things there, but we'll see. So yeah, I wanted to get on to, because I feel good. I don't feel groggy and tired, considering this is day one of period, which is why I'm just and I actually have the energy to get up and not just clean my room, but rearrange it to the way that I've been wanting it for a while. So I'm excited about that. It's still kind of early in the day for me to get it done. I've been off for the last 3 days, and I've been in this weird space, and I realized it's just the hormones within me, because Mother Nature is there, and things that I'm thinking about, I don't need to dwell on them as much as I am allowing myself to, or at least I just feel that way. Yeah, sorry, I started thinking about something else. But yeah, stay tuned, and hopefully I can continue doing this vlogging thing and do it better. I know I say that every time, but we'll see. Thank you for listening. This is all I want to say right now before I start to babble. I just want the world to know I have not forgotten that I'm here and that I exist. But yeah, until I come back, I'll see you guys on the other side.